And you? What's your story, bastard?
Stop showing off!
My Aunt Lyanna.
Your Aunt Lyanna?
My father never talked about her.
Father never talked about her.
My brother Rhaegar.
When Rhaegar won, everyone cheered for their prince.
Everyone told me he was decent and kind.
How handsome he was.
In my dreams, I kill him every night.
King Robert was supposed to marry her,
And he raped her.
but Rhaegar Targaryen kidnapped her.
He didn't.
I never met my mother. He loved her. My father wouldn't even tell me her name.
They were married in secret.
Lord Stark?
I looked for you on the Trident.
After Rhaegar fell on the Trident, she had a son. Our prince wanted us here. Robert would have murdered the baby if he ever found out, and Lyanna knew it.
17 years ago,
So the last thing she did,
you rode off with Robert Baratheon.
as she bled to death on her birthing bed, was give the boy to her brother.
Ned, you came back a year later with another woman's son.
To raise as his bastard. I bent the knee. I'm not king in the north anymore.
I'm not talking about the king in the north, I'm talking about the king of the bloody Seven Kingdoms!
Is my mother alive?
Your mother, Lyanna,
How does she know about me, where I am, where I'm going?
was Lyanna Stark.
The next time we see each other,
And your father, a real father,
we'll talk about your mother.
was Rhaegar Targaryen.
Jon isn't really my father's son. He's the son of Rhaegar Targaryen and my aunt Lyanna Stark.
I promise.
My name is Jon Snow, your grace. Ned Stark's son.
Your father was an honourable man.
He was, your grace.
My father was the most honourable man I ever met.
My father was the most honourable man I ever met.
Promise me, Ned.
You see, he lied to me all my life.
He promised your mother he'd always protect you.
It's done, Your Grace.
Promise me, Ned.
Targaryens are gone. Not all of them.
Promise me.
He needs to know the truth. He's never been a bastard.
You've never been a bastard. You're Aegon Targaryen, true heir to the Iron Throne.
He's the heir to the Iron Throne.
I am the last Targaryen, Jon Snow. Together, we will save this country from those who would destroy it.
Targaryen, alone in the world. My name. My real name.
Is Aegon Targaryen.
It's a terrible thing. Was it right? What I did what I thought was right. And I got murdered for it.
In every man's life, there comes a day when it is not easy. A day when he must choose.
And you have to choose now.
Night gathers, and now my watch begins.
For the watch.
It shall not end until my death. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher and the ward. I am the shield that guards the realm of men.
The shield that guards the realms of men.
I pledge my life and honor to tonight's watch for this night and all nights to come.
You didn't stop being a crow the day you walked into Mance Rayder's tent.
You're mine. And I'm yours.
Ingrid!
If we die, we die. But first we'll live.
Nice work! Two brothers now, fight with me! With me!
Bastard son of a traitor.
Traitors, bastards.
Lord Snow.
You traitors, bastards. You'll be fighting their battles forever.
The long night is coming, and the dead come with it.
Our enemy doesn't tire. Doesn't stop. Doesn't feel.
No, no, please!
for the watch.
Did you love her? She loved you. Love is the death of duty. Sometimes duty is the death of love.
You fight for as long as you can.
I've fought.
You clean up as much of the shit as you can.
And I lost.
I saw him in the flames,
I failed.
fighting at Winterfell.
Good. Now go fail again.
How did you survive a knife through the heart?
I didn't. I've been worrying about John for years. He always comes back. They think you're some kind of god. The man who returned from the dead. I'm not a god.
The Lord let you come back for a reason. Stannis was not the prince who was promised, but someone has to be.
I keep hearing stories about you, bastard.
We can't fight a war amongst ourselves. We have so many enemies now. The Night King is coming. Let's end this the old way. You against me.
He may be young, but he's the commander we turned to when the night was darkest.
Jon Snow avenged the Red Wedding. He is the White Wolf.
All those hard sons of bitches chose him as their leader because they believe in him.
No. Kill the boy, Jon Snow. And let the man be born.
I believe you have a role to play, as does another. The King in the North, Jon Snow.
Ned Stark's bastard. He's been named King in the North.
That's why we all agreed to follow him. Comes back, keeps fighting. Here, north of the wall, and then back here again. He keeps fighting. He climbed on a fucking dragon and fought. What kind of person climbs on a fucking dragon? A madman or a king? Yes!
You must make that choice yourself. And live with it for the rest of your days. As I have.
You're Ned Stark's bastard, aren't you?
The bastard of Winterfell, the dwarf of Casterly Rock.
Let me give you some advice, bastard. Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you.
Your father and brothers are gone, yet here you stand, King in the North. Last best hope against the coming storm.
First lesson. Sticking with the pointy end.
We never should have left Winterfell.
I'm going to miss you.
Next time I see you, you'll be all in black.
It was always my colour.
I'm defending our family. So is she.
I'm a family too.
Don't forget that.
You're great. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me.
You were exactly where you were supposed to be.
When my husband brought that baby home from the war, I couldn't bear to look at him. So I prayed to the gods. Take him away. Make him die.
She wasn't fond of you, was she?
And I knew I was the worst woman who ever lived.
Well, it appears she vastly underestimated you.
Run to the litter. That one's yours, Snow.
Come here.
So I prayed to all 7 gods.
Come on, Ghost.
Let the boy live. Let him live.
And he lived.
And he lived.
You all crowned me your king. I never wanted it, but I accepted it because the North is my home.
Stark men don't fare well when they travel south, but I'm not a Stark.
I'm not a Stark. And you are a Stark. You might not have my name, but you have my blood.
Brooksby.